So my name is Jessica Segall. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and my residency is from June 21st to the end of August. I'm a multidisciplinary artist working with themes of environmental preparedness and solution-based sculptures. I wanted to develop a skill set. I feel like part of the process of making work is learning a new technique that has practical real-world value. I'm interested in the interface between man and environment and how one protects oneself or sort of learns to accommodate a natural environment that could be considered hostile. In 2009 in Key West, working on a project with a group of friends. That's when I built my first offshore vessel, which was a floating office that circumnavigated Key West, and in part influenced by these two islands that are off the coast, and one in which real estate was in the millions of dollars to live on, and like almost swimming distance away was another island whose, real estate and property rights were under dispute, and there'd been communities living there rent-free for decades in boats. So as this way to kind of systematically work around economic roadblocks. So I'm working on a couple different new projects here, all around the theme of pollinators. And the first is a bed that I'm building that is for inside the home, that's kind of a cross between a canopy bed and a captain's bed, where you have drawers that you remove underneath. Each drawer contains a hive of bees, each set of drawers, which includes 20 frames. It's all built off the Langstroth beehive design, which has been in use for 100 years, and is basically really particular architecture to being able to manage bees and how they reproduce and honey production. So it facilitates the ease of the farmer. The Langstroth hive is tending to bees and this idea of bee space, where they'll sort of move through and not block any space that's 3/8 of an inch. So everything has to be built inside within 3/8 of an inch. And if it's off, I have to do it again or fix it. So it's very specific internal architecture. But the outside architecture of any beehive could be anything. It's just that for practical reasons, they're just kind of kept these uniform stacked boxes. And I wanted to create different superstructures. The first design I had changed, coming here and thinking about, in some way, the ease for the farmer to work with the object, and also the satisfaction of the bees that would be living inside. So it's sort of a sculpture that's trying to tend to both man and animal at the same time. I wanted to take advantage of being in a new environment. I mean, we're in town, but we're also surrounded by the Corn Belt and just thousands of acres of industrial agriculture. So definitely the conversations that I've had here with beekeepers changed the sculpture that I'm working on from what I had in my mind before I came.